Easy Delivery Co. is a small indie game with a lot of depth. You're tasked with a simple delivery job and some less simple terrain to negotiate, all while a deeper, intriguing story about a large dystopian monopoly unfolds around you. I'd like to start out this pseudo review with the environment and art direction. I really found the art direction of this game to be intriguing. I mean, it was somehow nostalgic, but also beautiful, you know? I mean, it obviously wasn't super high in like graphical fidelity, but it found its own way to be like super pleasing to look at. You know, whether it was the high peaks of the mountains or just in the lower selling town. But it's kind of like a rainy day. You know, it's like a rainy day, but for some reason it felt warm to be in that environment. Whether you were in your car or in a store or something like that, you just felt this kind of cozy vibe. And I really liked it. Also, the characters of the town, like you yourself are a cat, and I'm a huge cat guy, so for me that was a big plus. As far as the actual mechanics of the game, the driving I found to be really snappy and fun. It wasn't too difficult to get the hang of. This is just so chill. I'm loving this. I'm switching. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the full experience right here. Look at this. Take this in. Take this in. We're so locked. And we're kind of cruising, I'm not gonna lie. We're kind of cruising. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this. There was multiple camera views you could look at. I personally enjoyed mostly the first person. All the dash was like in the UI, but the rear view mirror was a lot of fun when you're like hitting 3-point turns or just like I tried one time just reversing down a mountainside. And you know, I got varying results with that. Let's get the lighter. I feel like now's the time to treat myself with a little bit of a purchase. I am just hitting the meanest reverse drive down this road. This rear view is actually working out pretty good. This is the type of thing you gotta be able to do. Alright, hey, it might be time to hit the, yeah, okay. I'll just say that dent was in the truck when I got it. It'll be fine. I can't say I recommend it all too much, but, you know, just the freedom and the capability to drive the way that you want to, whether it's a good idea with packages in the back or not, I found really refreshing. When you do take on the delivery jobs, it's more like simple and not as like involved as you might expect from the name. You pretty much just pick up a package from point A, drop it off at point B, and try not to break it. Howdy, whippersnapper. Jeepers, you look like the spitting image of Seb. Okay, hearing a lot about this guy. The spitting image, I say. But no one listens to old Tui. Yeah, because you got a stupid ass name. What kind of name is that? Don't let them work you too hard. Oh, I won't. Trust me. I just spent like 2 hours. Right. Okay, first of all, you tell me not to work too hard, and then you hand me like 50 different packages? Brother, you're the culprit. But as packages get taller or different shapes and sizes, it's not like you can secure them in the back of your little pickup truck. So, you know, trying to drive over all the snowy terrain, it can still add up to be a really fun and engaging experience. But ultimately, what I really liked was the town. You know, the townspeople were always varied and different. You know, you had some people that were kind of like cartoonishly like happy-go-lucky. Depot. That's where that guy is hopelessly in love. The baker. I wonder if I can like spill the beans on that. I know I'm on the clock and everything, but you know, when in Rome, right? Let's see what. Huh? I'm Ellie. Who are you? I'm Seb, apparently. They call me the crazy one. Ever taken a bite out of one of those packages? Can't say I haven't. Okay. I kinda am starting to see why they would call you that. Do you think they should teach dolphins how to read? That's an interesting question, Ellie. I feel like they have. Yeah, okay, great, good. Awesome. Good talking with you. Good talking with you. I wanted to have a different conversation, but that's, I feel better for that. I feel better for having that conversation with Ellie. And then you had some people that were a little bit more stern. Oh, there's the Easy Mart over there. There we go. Probably have to buy like... Hey mate, I seem to have dropped the feminist literature I was just reading. Any chance you've seen it around? Yeah, sorry. I'm not, literate. I'm just gonna be taking this. And then you had some people that were just absolute jackasses. Just for no reason. For no reason at all. I kid you not. I kid you not. The little gas clerk or whatever in the mountain town. Exactly who I wanted to see. To prove that there is no such thing as a benevolent God. Dude, why are you such a... Give me $65? You don't have enough funds. Your tank will be partially filled for 50. What? I feel like I'm being gouged. Am I just being robbed? Now go away. Humph. Exactly who I wanted to see. Give me $12.50. Sorry, you don't have the funds. Go away. Okay. I feel like I was just robbed by the store clerk. That had to be the... Ooh. Didn't know I could break stuff here. Okay. Well, I hope that fence belonged to that clerk, because he just he's a criminal. Let's just say it how it is. He's a criminal. He's a terrible, terrible menace to society, that guy. Me and him are beefing forever. For life. It's on sight when I see him. That guy was the worst. But you do also meet some other characters, some more important to the main storyline. Like the guy you meet at the beginning. Turns out he's way more involved than you would expect. I genuinely mistaken him for like a homeless person at the beginning, but he was way more helpful than I expected. Huh? Who are you, sir? Hey there, new guy. Okay. How would you look like a homeless man. How would you know that I'm new at work? It looks like your map is missing some data. I can fix it for you, but I'll need something in return. Of course. That's huge. Wait, does this only do energy drinks? Kick it. Oh yeah, makes sense. I would spend my own money to get this guy an energy drink. Dude, I swear to God, if he just draws some bullshit on... I swear I better not be getting railed here. Alright, buddy, I got your fix. A deal is a deal. Here you go. Wait, are you giving me a map? Oh, that's huge. Actually, keep the drink. You'll need it. You'll have to maintain your energy to take on heavy deliveries. The name is MK, by the way. I used to do maintenance for EasyCo. You should meet me at my cabin in Snowy Peaks for a cup of coffee. It's not too far from here, just north of Upton. though you'll need to figure out how to clear the roadblock. I think a lighter will do the trick. Okay, alright. MK, you turned out to be a pretty stand-up guy. I made some assumptions. I'm not proud of it. Is that a radio in my ear? That's awesome. I have a radio. I don't know how I turned that on. And also, while dropping like little tidbits of direction, he would say, hey, meet me at this place, but you're going to have to do this to even get there. That kind of helps you navigate the main quest line without feeling like you're on rails, and I really appreciated that. But pretty much his whole deal is that he's going up against some kind of big monopoly. In this case, it's EasyCo, or you probably guessed it, the people you're working for. Where's my boy and his cabino? I'm pretty sure it's that up there. So I'm gonna head to Upton, because I'm pretty sure he said I'll need to deal with a roadblock, and that a lighter would do the trick. And you know what? I met him in Upton, so he was on foot, so he probably didn't go that far, unless he called like an Uber or something. But I feel like that would be an expensive Uber. I feel like any Uber on the side of a mountain is an expensive Uber. You know what? That's what Easy needs to move into. A taxi service, a cab service. So that way all these villagers can drop their lore on me while I'm making money. Just a thought. Turns out they own pretty much every business and adjacent business. Every piece of the supply chain belongs to them, and obviously it's affected the towns, and especially this one fishing town, for the worse. But this guy that you meet from the beginning, apparently he's been planning something big and would like you to be a part of it. I didn't get through the whole story in my early impressions of the game, but from what I could see, it actually seemed to be pretty interesting. I don't know exactly what his plan is, but it seems to be pretty involved. It dealt with some radio towers and a few things here or there that he needed to get supplies wise, so I'm sure it's going to be a crazy adventure when I get to it. But ultimately, I think the main draw of this game is just the environment, the vibes of the game, if I could even say that, if they even make sense. But also like the physics-based fun. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. We're learning. Do I just leave these outside too? I feel like if your food's ever gonna get cold, it's gonna get cold. So, ooh, physics? We have physics? Huge. Okay. Wait. Tailgate's open. I've made $9 so far. It's still only 10 a.m., brother. We're doing great. We're doing so great. What's my goals? I don't know about you guys, but for me, physics-based games are always a blast because literally every run is different. You don't know what's going to happen. Depending on like what jumps you accidentally hit or what road you spin out on. You don't know what's going to happen with each job ponder while I'm zooming down a cliffside. Whoop, whoop. Alright, take this one a little. I mean, that does look a little fragile back there. I don't want to kill it too crazy. Although everybody so far seems pretty happy with my services. I haven't run into any disgruntled customers. Just a mark of my excellence, I guess. Ooh. Oh, I'm so getting fired. Is that... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Are we... Ooh, we're stuck. Especially since all the packages are so varied. So for me, that was a big draw to this game. It's super relaxing, engaging, and somehow reimagines the delivery style game with a lot of nostalgia. So you should definitely give it a try. It's on Steam, and see what you think for yourself. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick one, but like it to spread it like a virus. Dislike it if you would like to quarantine it forever. But thank you for giving me something way more valuable, which is your time. I've been Rinsler, and I can't wait to talk to you again very soon.